fucking chair, get the fuck out.
Thank you, sir.
Do that again, I'll kick you out myself.
Something I noticed, guys, with today's modern women is that they've become extremely aggressive and masculine. Haven't you? Now, that's not the first type of video that I've saw where a woman was in somebody's face, man on woman, and they're ready to fight. They're ready to brawl. They're ready to show how, quote unquote, tough they are. Now, there's a reason why this is happening, right? Now, the first reason is when women get jobs, when women think that they're strong and independent, they can do whatever they want. They feel as though that I can be like a man, so I can fight like a man. So they're going to go at different people in different situations, not thinking logically. Because us men, when we see a situation and it's threatening, what'll happen is we'll take the proper precautions. We'll think and say, okay, you know, how is this going to affect me if I get in this person's face? If I say this, if I say that, how is that going to, you know, bother me? What are the ramifications to me acting out of line? I notice women today don't usually do that. So you see women being recorded, getting in people's faces, screaming and yelling, thinking that they're the boss, that they can do this, they can do that. And it's having a negative effect because it's humbling women. See, most women think that they're better than men. So now they're starting to say, I can get in your face. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Hit me then. Have you guys seen that before? I've seen that plenty of times with women. Matter of fact, I've seen women who are at different sporting events or just in general out and about. They will get in a guy's face. They'll start something. They'll talk this, they'll talk that. They'll say all these different things. And then they're with their boyfriend or little husband or little simp beta male, their little attack dog. And they're hoping that he gets in there and fights and takes up for her. And more often than not, he suffers the consequences because he has to clean up her mess. So he gets in the guy's face and tries to defend his little girlfriend, his damsel in distress, who caused that drama. And he ends up getting beat up. He ends up getting stomped out. And it's recorded for everybody to see. And then she's like, oh, leave him alone. Stop it. Something that she started. And these type of videos will continue to come out because so many women think that being a strong, independent woman means that I can fight anybody, right? They get it confused. They think that there's not going to be repercussions for their actions. And that's the thing about us men. We understand that if I do this, if I say this to the wrong person, then it could go wrong. Women, on the other hand, because they haven't really experienced accountability or any responsibility for their actions, now they get a little bit of freedom. They get a little job, they get a little degree, they're out in the world now. Now they don't understand what really accountability is when it comes to taking action, especially physical. So what happens is they go out there and get in somebody's face, they try to fight, and then they retreat like a female does. They instigate things, they push and poke at the big grizzly bear, and then when they see, oh, that grizzly bear, he's not gonna stop, he's not gonna bow down to me, well, he's gonna attack me. Okay, I'm a lady now. Don't hurt me. Don't do that. Leave me alone. Hey, don't hit a woman. Even though they start stuff. Have you guys seen that? I remember I was on a bus one day, right, many years ago, and I happened to see a female get in the guy's face because she was mad that he wouldn't get up and give her a seat because she was a lady. Think about that. And she's in his face and everything, and you gonna get up, so how you gonna do a lady like that? And guys like I've been here before you, right? And she's bumping up against him while he's sitting down. It was a scene. And the guy gets off and she starts cussing at him. He says, see, all right, get out of here, yada, 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 and start using little slurs. And it just blew my mind because it's like, you are at one point are a lady and you want a guy to get up, but the next point you are acting masculine. You're ready to fight the guy because he doesn't want to get up and get out of his seat. See, women have wanted equality and and wanted to be like men for so long. Now they're getting a taste of it, and they start to revolt. They're starting to say, "Wait, well, I'm a lady still, so you still have to treat me like one, but I have a job, but I have this, but I have that, but I'm still a lady. Are you going to do a woman like that? Respect all women." But they're not respecting men. This is what happens when you give women different rights. When you tell them, you can do things a man can do. Female empowerment. You go, girl. They get out into the real world. They get in somebody's face and they suffer the ramifications, right? They usually, get hurt, or they cower and start crying. They're looking like, oh man, yeah, because you forgot that you're a woman. That's what's going on. These women are forgetting that, listen, you're still a female. You don't have the male parts. You shouldn't be out here fighting and trying to brawl and do bodily harm to people, because that's not how your bone structure is built. And these women don't understand until they get put in their check, like that security guard or the guy was doing in that clip, and he humbles her. He said, "What are you doing, man? Sit down somewhere," because she was in somebody else's face. See, that's why when you give women power and you basically let them do what they want, they will almost always abuse their power. This is how women are. They abuse things when you give it to them. They run it down, they overdo it, and then when adversity comes in their face, they're like, now I want to be a lady. I'm a girl now. Don't hit me. No, you can't do that. Why you yell at me? Haven't you guys seen that? I've seen it plenty of times, man. And women need to understand, you're not a man. Act like a lady. It's a turnoff. You're not tough. Just because you're a strong and independent woman and you have a little job, just because you have your own place, doesn't mean you can do everything a man can do. You can't fight like a man. It's not even built for you to do that. It's built for you to sit down somewhere and be a lady. And a lot more of these women are going to start to really get the dose of reality that, hey, man, I shouldn't be getting in people's faces. I shouldn't be attacking men. I've seen that so many different times where a girl is getting in the guy's face and they're like even together. And she's talking down to him, saying this, saying that. You got to blame the men too, because these women are being enabled by these different guys, these different situations. That's so, guys, if you encounter a belligerent, loud, masculine woman who thinks she's a man, do not be afraid to put her in her place, right? Don't do anything physical to her, but hey, say, what are you doing? Don't cower because, oh, that's a lady. And don't just put up with her garbage and take the scolding and she's belittling you. No, listen, stand up, be a man, tell her off. I'm telling you, because that's what all it really takes. It has really nothing to do with doing anything physical. It has everything to do with you standing up for yourself, raising your voice like a lion, like an alpha male is supposed to, and then she's going to cower away and get back in her natural state. Being a female, being a woman, sitting down somewhere, cowering away in a corner, right? So guys, watch out for these type of women. You can spot them a lot of places. They're dressed a certain way. Their mannerisms are a certain way. It feels like they're walking on bricks. They have this sort of negative demeanor to them. These type of women don't mind starting fights with you. They don't mind going out and picking fights with other men. They even do it on the job. They'll get in your face. They'll try to say smart stuff and talking under their breath. And then when you check them or correct them, then they want to go to HR. They want to go to different facilities and tell the supervisor, oh, he said this to me. Have you guys dealt with that before? I know I have. You're on the job somewhere and then, you can't take her garbage anymore. You retaliate, or you just lash out, or you put her in her place. Now she's going to inform the higher ups that you did that to her. Now, guess what? You're in trouble. Peace.